Okay, boys and girls, here we are on remote learning day 3. So we are still in lesson 18. We are diving into the third day of it. So you should be on instruction book page 168 and 169. Again, if you have not read this already and tried it on your own, please stop the video and do so. This will be much more effective if you have read it and tried it by yourself first. And then hopefully if you've done that and you feel like you've done it well, maybe this video will show you that you had the right thinking. If you did it and you found yourself confused at certain parts, then this video should help you maybe answer some of those questions as we go. So always read the instruction pages first before we start. I would give you more time to think about it, but unfortunately my videos can only be 5 minutes long. So if you've noticed, I go through them fairly quickly. I will try to slow it down for you if I can. All right, we're going to start with the think about it question in the box. Alex makes 2 pounds of bread dough. Okay, so let's just think about that. Maybe he's going to make homemade pizzas. So he's taken the packages, he's put it out there, put all the stuff together, and he made the dough. And he's got 2 pounds of it. He separates the dough into 1/4 pound loaves before baking them in the oven. I was just going to draw what's drawn in the picture it. If you imagine that you have 2 pounds of dough and he's going to divide them up into fourths before he puts them in the oven, right away I can see that I'm going to have 8. Okay, boys and girls, please remember, you're not always going to have these pictures here for you. You're going to have to create them. So just like I told you, you take one part at a time. You begin with creating what they've told you. He makes 2 pounds of bread dough. 1, 2. He separates the dough into 1/4 pound loaves. Halves, fourths, halves, fourths. And lo and behold, if you look over here at kind of the answer key, so to speak, they basically did the exact same thing as what I was envisioning in my head. If you scroll down, now we've got the model it on a number line. Same exact concept, except for this time, all they did was they said, all right, 0 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pounds, and I'm going to cut them into 4 parts. Simple enough, right? Okay, moving on. This eraser is not very wide. I'm going to try to get a hold of my source while I'm at home to help me figure out how to do this on Notability, so that way I don't have to erase and I can make longer videos. I can use my iPad. So I'll work on it. That'll be my part of my homework anyway. Excuse me. Okay, so number 10, write a division expression that represents the problem. So I want you to think about more of a kind of a fill in the blank. Think about what I'm always telling you. What is being cut up into what? Okay, there's your question. What do we have that's going to be cut? I don't remember the fellow's name, and you just scroll up here. Alex. Alex DeMade, this problem's for you. So, what does Alex have? Alex has 2 pounds of dough. And his 2 pounds are being cut up into fourths. So lo and behold, there is my division expression for number 10. How many fourths are in one whole? Well, if you remember our picture, one whole makes 4 fourths. So we get 4 fourths in one whole. And how many fourths are in 2 wholes? Well, if we double that, we have 8.